everybody. So for Movie Monday, we were asked to do a Father's Day post. And so I picked my 5 favorite films with sort of revolving around dads. And the first film is In America. And this is a really, I think, an underrated film by Jim Sheridan. It is just a beautiful story, very relevant right now. This is about a immigrant father, and he's trying to, this Irish man with his wife and 2 girls, and he's trying to raise them in America and be inspired and get through all the hard times of being a poor immigrant. It is so inspiring, so moving, so well done. And it's one I at least feel like nobody really talks about as one of the great American movies, and I just loved it so much. Next, I have Mary Poppins, and I think that Mr. Banks is actually the central character of this movie. I know that sounds crazy because you think, oh, Mary Poppins is the central figure, but he's the one that really goes through the character growth, Mr. Banks. He's the one that really has to make a change in his life by the end of the film. He's the one that starts out as praising capitalism, and that he knows kind of everything, that the way that he sets up his house, the way that he lives his life is the model way to go. But by the end, he realizes that he really didn't know anything, and that his children were missing him, and that he wasn't the good dad that he thought that he was, the good that he wasn't the good employee, the good person that he thought he was. And that's really a devastating moment for him. And so for me, I'd say Mary Poppins has one of the best dads in movies. Next, I have Say Anything. And this is because the relationship between Diane and her father is very central to this film. You have a relationship that they really talk to each other in a way that you don't often see. This is not just some dominating father that, you know, strict and like something like in Dead Poet Society or something like that. This is a father who really loves his daughter and really wants to do what's right for her, really wants to listen to her. I think the dialogue between them is so well done. The Diane and her father have like real conversations about what she wants and what he wants for her, and they have a realistic relationship. Okay, next I have Sound of Music, and this is a beautiful film. If you look at it from the captain's perspective, you know, he starts out as this military man, and that's sort of his coping mechanism for dealing with the loss of his wife, and he doesn't realize what he's missing until Maria comes in and forces him to ask questions, and forces him. She's not just like a yes man kind of person, and you know, he doesn't realize that he's missing music and he's missing this time with his children, and I think you see a lovely transformation. And I think the fact that it's Christopher Plummer really helps a lot in that relationship and in that growth that you see, because he's just such a great actor. So I'd say Sound of Music. So, oh, and then my last pick is The Fiddler on the Roof. The Fiddler on the Roof is all about Tevye and his daughters, and the changes that are being made to all the traditions in his life, and most of that comes from his daughters who are making all these changes, and you really see him forced to deal with this and deal with his daughters, and I just love, he's funny, he's sweet, the way that he relates to his wife is great, but he is also very devoted. He is, you know, in a way a pushover for his daughters, but also very faithful and loyal and to his faith. And so I don't know, I love the performance, I love the character, and so these I think are great dads that you have in these films, and they'd be great ones to watch on Father's Day. So let me know what you think about these films and what are some of your favorite dads in movies. So thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!